Pisces, welcome to your triple cross reading for the month of October 2018. You can use this for your sun, moon, and rising signs. In some months, you might identify more with your rising or moon sign instead of your sun sign. So if you know your natal chart, please do check those videos out for more clarity at this time. Also keep in mind that these readings are general, so naturally there'll be some messages that resonate with others, and that's normal because there's lots of Pisces out there in the YouTube community. And also very briefly, I'd just like to talk about why I have been absent from my channel. As my subscribers will know, I haven't been very active in my channel for the past few months. And the reason being is my channel is bilingual, so I do make 24, or I was making 24 videos every single month at around 20 to 25 minutes on average. So that was just a lot of hours. It's like 10 hours of free content here, besides doing private readings. And then besides being a tarot reader, I do manage 2 jobs, so it was just really taxing on my voice, so I needed a break. And then unfortunately I had to deal with the passing of a very significant person in my life, a very close family member. So I needed to take some time off so that I could recalibrate and balance out my energies, because this is energetic work, and if I am not in a good place, the readings will reflect it. So I'm really excited though to be back, to be reconnecting with you, and especially excited to read for your sign. I am a Pisces moon, so this reading can definitely apply to me. And just a little note too, that if you are a female, the moon sign is how we perceive our reality, how we will feel throughout this month. So if you know your moon sign, it's always good to check out, especially if you are female, because the moon and the planet Venus astrologically deal with women. So it's just a good thing to note. All right, so let's begin your reading. Down the center, I have the 8 of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and the 10 of Cups. Crossing or supporting that, we have the Chariot, and this is a supporting card. So I do see that you might be feeling like things are moving really, really quickly, or things just simply will move quickly. And maybe the speed is something that you are trying to catch up with. But at the same time, the great thing is that you do feel in control with the Chariot here. And happy with the decisions that you have made thus far. That's these 2 cards coupled together. And the note here of the cards is that the more decisive and more assertive and more confident you are in these choices with the Chariot and the Knight here, especially when it comes to choosing, because I do have 2 very different options. We have the white horse and the black horse, and that's what it denotes, like 2 very different things that are kind of difficult to compare because they are so different. But when being assertive and choosing with conviction, that is going to push you into bringing in about more joy, more happiness into your life. You can attract that even more the more confident that you are. Now, I do see here the options are in the work front, because this card can denote our passion and creativity, and that could be towards your work, especially if you are a creative Pisces, but also with family, because this 10 of Cups specifically does talk about family. So that could be some of the choices that you'll be making this month. All right, now in your root area, we have beautiful cards. We have the Knight of Wands, the 2 of Cups, and the Ace of Wands. So for the Pisces out there that have a relationship with a fire sign like an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, sun, moon, or rising, this person has just so much love towards you. And as you can see, the Knight is looking at the 2, so it's like, even if it's not those signs, it's just someone that's very passionate, very magnetic, very feisty too, they can be, and they have so much love in their heart for you, and it is reciprocal, the way that you feel about them. is how they feel about you. So you can trust this person. And it doesn't, I mean, it could be a relationship, like a love partner, or it could also denote a friend, because the Two of Cups is also a friend card. I always see people talking about this card as the love card. And yes, it is, because there is love, but love can be platonic or it could be romantic. So I am including friends here, and whoever this person is, they are so pure in their intentions towards you. Like I said, they're very magnetic and very passionate, and they can bring about a surge of creativity in your life. They could serve as your inspiration in some sort of way. And for all of the Pisces out there, this month, I do see that you have support, emotional support. Like I said, it could be a partner, but it could also be a friend. They could help you with initiating new things, new creative things, and bring about a sense of balance and beauty in your life, because this is also a card of beauty. And if you are a Pisces that is looking to attract more passion, people that are on your same frequency, I do see that possibility here for you this month. All right, now in your recent past, we have the Five of Swords, the Devil, and the Star card. So, okay, what I see here is that you had the hope to be able to change somebody's perspective. This could be a person that, they could be a Capricorn, but really what I see is it's just a person that was manifesting their energies in a negative way. They could have been unstable, because that is the energy of the Five, and just expressing themselves in just a negative way, a low frequency level sort of way. So the key to note here is that there will always be people that, despite our best intentions, they operate in a negative, low-level frequency, and there's nothing that you can do to change them. Why? Because maybe they're operating from a place of hurt, of pain. They could have had a bad experience, so they could have been wounded in their lives, and they are coloring the rest of their lives with that obscurity. They're sharing that pain and that negativity onto others because they have been hurt. But I mean, there's nothing you can do when it comes to these people except protect your energy. For example, like I said before, I make 24 free videos in my channel, and despite all the work that I do, I'm getting sick sometimes doing these videos, I will always have a thumbs down. No matter how good my intentions are to try to bring about a guide, to try to help people, because that's my ultimate goal doing these free readings. It's just impossible to please everybody, no matter what your intentions are. So just remind yourself of that. You can't please everybody, and it is not your duty to try to fix people. So try your best not to focus your energies on negative people, unstable people. Instead, keep your energy protected, keep your thoughts positive. All right, now in your crowning position, we have the King of Cups, the Six of Wands, and the Death card. All right, so I know that you got the Death card, but I do like to read cards in tandem with each other, especially in threes. This is why specifically I love reading cards in threes, hence my name, Triple Tarot. And what I do see here is that the Death card is attracting the most positive element to it, because all cards, even the positive ones, have light and shade. So this one is a good one for you, and it's talking about how you are in a process of transformation. You're transforming something in your life, especially how you deal with others, and how you feel about yourself. You have appeared in your reading here, and that denotes to me personally, because every tarot reader will have their own relationship with their cards. And for me personally, this always lets me know that when the client I'm reading for or the sign that I'm reading for appears in their reading, there is more control for you than you realize. So you will have control over these changes, these deep, profound transformations that you're undergoing that could also talk about subconscious transformations. And the beauty of it is that in the very, very depths of your soul, of your heart, you feel so very good with yourself, with where you're headed in your life, and you are ready to let go, to release, but also to be at peace. And that's a beautiful thing to see. Now, some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio. Why? Because this is the Scorpio card, and we do have a water sign element. This could also be a Cancer as well, but I am really feeling Scorpio energy with these cards. And the thing is, this person does love you, but they have good intentions, but their ego could sometimes get in the way. So they are very, very proud, and that could sometimes be an obstacle. So just knowing that can help you deal with this person in an easier way. Now, in your future position, we have the Emperor, the Page of Swords, and 10 of Swords. So this hasn't happened yet, but the note for your sign is to be very careful with your health. I'm laughing because I can already see that this is applying for me this month. Just make sure that you prioritize self-care, self-nourishment, so that you don't get sick. The thing is, our body is very wise. It gives us signs, but sometimes we just don't see them because we're so busy in our lives, or we're working too hard. So just know that this hasn't happened yet. You can mitigate it, especially by prioritizing self-care. So the recommendation this month is that overthinking also is not going to ameliorate any situation. It won't make things better. If anything, it will make things worse. So the Emperor has appeared in your reading to invite you to act like he does. He's very decisive. He's very, very feisty. He expresses, these two cards talk about expressing how they feel, and to be proactive this month. Now, if you are dealing with an Aries, because this is the Aries card, it could also be an air sign like a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or someone that unfortunately they are not manifesting their energies in the most positive way. So they might not, be careful with the way that they choose their words. How they speak to you can be cutting. They could be, in its most negative way, attacking you or hurting or disappointing you in a big way. That's the most negative form of this card. Just try your best when dealing with this person. If you have to deal with them, if you don't have to, make sure that you protect your energy, something we talked about here in your recent past. But if this person is exhibiting this behavior and you have to deal with them because they could be a boss to you, they could have hierarchy on you in some sort of way, just know that it's best to not take things to heart. Try to just, you can listen to them, but don't take it to heart, because it could affect you in a negative way. It could hurt you, and it could cause so much stress that it will cause illness. So the best note here is to just not engage too much with this person, verbally especially. And another note here with the 10 is to make sure that you take care of your posture, because I do see like your spine here being a little bit not as in balance as it could be. So check in throughout the day to make sure that your posture is healthy, because posture is so important for our health. Now, in your ego position, we have the Moon card, the Queen of Cups, and the King of Pentacles. So here you are once again. You've appeared in your reading, not only here, but in your ego position, which is, to me, is always the strongest point where any client or zodiac sign that I'm reading for can appear. So you have a lot of control, and oh my God, our intuition is going to be so heightened this month. And because we do have the moon card here, this also talks about dreams that could be prophetic. So I would suggest that you keep a little notepad near your bed so that you can jot down your dreams, because your guides, your angels, the universe could be trying to communicate with you, or your higher self could be trying to help you with your subconscious. So all of these messages could help you bring about more stability and abundance in your life. Now, if you are a Pisces dealing with an earth sign like a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, sun, moon, or rising, both of you have a very, very deep spiritual bond. There is a connection that is of a soul kind. You guys are very different, water and earth, but I do see you guys connected deeply in some sort of way. Now, in your environment, we have the 6 of Pentacles, the 3 and 5 of Wands. So, once again, this is your environment. So this area denotes a lot of the energies of people around you in your life. We do see contrarian energy here from some people that are trying to make you doubt yourself, your ideas, your new ways of dealing with either your resources, your finances, or your plans for your life or creative endeavors. Try not to let this affect you, because like I said, it could manifest itself in illness. We do see you being a fixer. Don't be. Protect your energy. Don't internalize the way that certain people treat you. If anything, just know that they are operating from this low level frequency so that it doesn't affect your life or your future abundance. Now, in your hopes and fears area, we have the 3 of Cups, the 4 of Swords, and the 8 of Pentacles. And what we have here is don't be surprised that by the end of the month, you might not feel like socializing too much and going out and being, just out and about and engaging with that many people, because the cards here are inviting for you to take care of yourself. We talked about this before. So sleep well, eat healthy, treat your body with kindness, because I do see with the 3 here and the 4 that you could recalibrate your energies by being with yourself and not so much with other people. Now, in your outcome for the month of October, we have the Wheel, the Magician, and the Knight of Pentacles. These are beautiful cards, you guys. I'm so happy. I love giving good news. And I do see 2 major arcana cards here. So this message had weight here in the past, but we're ending really strong with 2 majors. So this message will also have a lot of weight. Why? Because major arcana cards are the ones that color the reading, are the ones that give it its flavor, if you will. So what we do have here is a lot of manifestation power. I cannot stress this enough. What is it that you want to attract, Pisces? Think about it carefully, because you could manifest so much this month. You could do so much. So please maximize these energies. So you could attract more wealth, more abundance, more people that you consider to be valuable. This could denote also a new job or a secondary job. And the Magician here is reminding you that the more you trust in your own abilities, this is why the note here, I understand now why these negative people, don't be a fixer, because if you trust yourself and your abilities, you have everything at your disposal to be successful. Look at him. He has right in front of him wands, swords, pentacles, cups. He has everything he needs to be successful and to be stable, or to stabilize your finances. If that's something that you're currently struggling with, you can definitely take more control over your financial situation. The key here with these changes is to be very, very patient, patient with yourself and other people, and most of all, above all, be constant. The more constant you are, the more that these things can actually take heed and manifest in your life. I do see a lot of changes for our sign with a wheel here and the death card. So just know that there are changes for the good, especially in the long term. And just know that you have a lot of more control than you realize. So don't feed into this martyrdom card. That's the worst feeling of this card, this Ten of Swords, of feeling like, why are things happening like this to us? Don't feed into that energy, because we have more control. So how you start the month is not necessarily how you're going to end it. You're going to end it stronger. All right, Pisces, that's the end of your reading. I hope that this has brought about a guide so that you can manifest your highest possibilities this month. If you feel like it has been of help to you, you can support my channel by giving me a thumbs up, sharing this message with someone else that might need to hear it, or subscribing or donating to my channel. Any denomination is welcome. I'm also inviting you to follow me on social media. If you're interested in having a private reading with me, I will be posting some announcements and promotions down the road in those platforms. I am also just recently opened an Instagram account. I haven't posted anything yet, but I will. I am thinking about doing some messages there, like oracle cards and whatnot. So if you're in those spaces, I would love to interact with you there. Now, if you'd like a private reading with me, you can do so by visiting tripletarot.com. I would love to read for you. All right, Pisces, I'm wishing you lots of love, light, and blessings. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.